Robbing a bank in your slippers. Slippers and you're robbing a bank. Robbing a bank in your slippers. Slippers and you're robbing a bank, baby boy. Gotta get comfortable so you can go threaten people. Gotta get comfortable, go threaten people. Gotta get comfortable, go threaten those people. Robbing a bank in your slippers. Fuzzy slippers, 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 threaten people. Give me your money, give me your money, give me all the money in the register, give me all the money in the safe, give me all the money in a bag. Put it in a bag, put it in my pocket, put it in a bag, put it in my pocket, put it in a bag. Yeah, put it in a bag, robbing a bank. Hey guys, welcome back to the show.
Oh, what?
You remember the show? We've been on it before.
Tim, that was a nice little slow BM beat.
Slow BM.
Yeah, that's the genre.
I'm in the mood for a slow BM.
What do you think it means? Tim, I had White Castle right before. I was eating White Castle in front of your house for 6 minutes before.
That's funny.
Because I haven't eaten all day and I was like starving.
Yeah, you probably.
And the only place on the way here are 2 White Castles.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, there's a lot of White Castles in this general area.
Yeah.
Because like if you go down Dixie, there's a White Castle or 2 as well.
And I'm scared. I hope it doesn't catch up to me tonight. I hope it's tomorrow when I have the White Castle problems.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Yeah. I didn't realize that it could happen tonight. I didn't think about that, but I was hungry. And damn, is it cheap? It should be.
Yeah. Oh, it should be. Yeah.
It should be. I was eating it, and I was like,
I mean, I did like White Castle's one of those places
that isn't burgers.
that I don't think there's anything to say about it.
That's fair.
I don't think there's anything I can say about it.
We've probably said enough about White Castle on this show. What do you think we haven't talked about on this show yet? The news.
No, we've talked about that.
The most recent news?
Well, I guess not, no. But by definition, I guess not.
No. Bullseye. Go ahead and take a slip on that water there.
Put a water in my mouth.
Put a water in my mouth. Put a water in my mouth.
Hey.
What are you going to do?
Hey.
What are you going to do tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's my question for you.
Tomorrow's never going to come.
What is that? Ew. Gross. First of all, gross.
Come.
That's even grosser.
Well, Tia's going to a baby shower, and I am going to...
I feel like that's illegal.
Well, also, we're going to have lunch with my cousins.
Okay.
So that'll be nice. It's like a little birthday thingy.
Little cousin lunch.
Because my cousin Amanda, her birthday is happening in a few days. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess like 6 days. What's the 8th?
Today is the 9th.
Today's the 9th. 5 days.
The 9th. Sorry, hold on. That's what the
if I can do math properly.
9.
And then her husband Josh already had his birthday happened earlier this month.
Fucking Josh.
And then my birthday is like also in the next like weekish.
What do you want for your birthday?
Karma.
Okay, you got it.
Good karma only.
You didn't specify in time.
Damn it.
Papa, why am I so red? I went outside, now my skin hurts. Hey boy, I'm your baba. Wanna let you know that you are stupid for going outside when you got white skin, boy. Oh, shit.
Shit.
That's a story about a kid asking about a sunburn for the first time. And Papa. That's what the song is. Episode is called. Ooh ah. Ooh. No, I don't like that one.
Earlier today, we were helping Kat and Riley move.
What's that like?
And I mean, it's like every other time I've ever helped somebody move. It sucks.
Yeah.
You know, like it just isn't fun to take furniture and take it and put it in a vehicle.
It's very nice of you to do that.
It's not fun to take boxes and put them in a vehicle and then take them out of a vehicle. It's just not fun. Nobody likes doing that.
However, it is fucking important that any of your friends, if they ask you to move,
you have to help.
You have to help because that means they have to help you.
Yep.
When it's ready. And man, is that fucking useful.
Yeah, very useful. Also, they gave us Jimmy John's, so
oh fuck yeah,
can't be upset about that.
Oh fuck yeah, I wouldn't give anyone shit. I'd be like, I'll help you move next time.
This was definitely not the worst move I've ever had to do with somebody. It went pretty fast.
Good.
They had a lot of people to help, so we were like, once we got to the house and we were moving everything in, it was pretty fast. And also, but the reason I brought that up was to say this. I now have 3 trombones.
You have 3 trombones?
Yeah, Riley had a trombone that somebody gave him. And they you know, when you move, often you get rid of things that you're like, why do I have this?
Yeah.
And he was kind of like, man, why do I have this? Now I have a new trombone again.
Do you want all 3 of them?
Yeah.
All right.
But Tia doesn't want all 3 of them to be
sure
here.
She's
doesn't. Like, why? How could we possibly use 3?
She's not wrong.
So, you know.
And granted, I don't...
Are you in the market for a trombone?
No. That's what I was just about to say is that I don't think I would need one at all either.
But they're fun.
They are fun. They're great.
Very fun.
Emma's like that about consoles that I get.
Yeah. I mean, I get that.
I mean, I only got the GameCube recently, but I have talked about wanting to get more, but I've chilled out.
When it comes down to it, one console is enough consoles. I feel like,
especially
like,
you got
that's
an Xbox
what I think
One.
about myself. But like I think there's an argument for like, okay, you're gonna have a like a PlayStation or an Xbox and a Switch. You're gonna get like one of those 2 and a Switch because you gotta have a Switch, man.
Yeah,
you have to,
dude.
And then old consoles, I feel like that's a different category.
That's a different cat. It's a different cat, guys. If you brought in like, Emma's like, no, it takes up too much space. Don't get another console. But I guarantee if I brought home a PS2 Slim, she'd be like, oh, never mind. That's tiny as fuck. That's fine.
Yeah. That's a little guy.
Have you seen them?
PS2 Slims are tiny boys.
Have you seen those boys?
Yeah.
They're little guys.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what a perfect... And they work. They're like one of the best working consoles ever.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Because it's tiny. And it's like, how is this...
Pretty cool.
How does this perform like better than the Switch at some points? How are we this... Because we're far away from that.
Oh, yeah. That was a while ago. There have been 3 other PlayStation consoles after that one.
And each one has been worse than the last. That's not true. Sorry.
And I guess if you count like the individual types, like there's even more than that because like you got the Slims and the Pros and the
Slims and the Pros and the Slims and the Pros and the Slims and the Pros and the Sims and the Probes. Have you ever probed a Sim? Can you do that?
Does that answer your question?
Can you probe a Sim?
I feel like you can do whatever you want to a Sim.
No, you can't.
Anything you can do.
I don't think you can do. I want a sandbox game where you can do anything you want.
Anything you want.
Let's make that. Let's make a like The Sims, but you can literally do anything.
Yeah.
Anything. We will put it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the government can track it so that they know who's gonna commit awful.
No. I'm not saying you can do anything with real life people. You just have little guys do it. Maybe that helps them. No, I don't. I hate it. Never mind. And cut. If you were to be in the army, which army position would you like to be in?
Johntenant Lieusenior.
You spell Lucy. How do you spell Lucy? How do you spell? Is it like Leu, like lieutenant?
Yeah.
What did you say at first?
Johntenant Lieusenior.
Johntenant Lieusenior.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I
You better-
if I were in an
I
army.
think I know the title of this episode, and I don't know how you're gonna end up spelling it, and I can't wait.
If I were in an army, I'm an army man.
What?
And I would probably.
Where's Andy? That's what you'd say.
I'd probably be in the Navy. Want to fly some plane.
I figure they fly
airplane.
planes in the Navy. Of
Yeah.
course they do. They probably fly planes
than
in
they do
every
in the Air
single.
Force.
Yeah, they probably fly them in every single one except the Air Force.
Basically. No, I think it's pretty much the Navy and the Air Force are the two plane boys.
I am so not up to speed with the Army.
I'd be a pilot in the Navy is what I'd be.
I've been playing Call of Duty recently.
Yeah.
At work for
Oh, yeah.
testing things,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you know what? I don't hate those anymore.
Yeah.
It's actually a little fun. I don't want to play with anyone else in real life.
You play with me, we both be around the same bad level.
I don't think I would enjoy even that. I think we would run out of fun things to do pretty quickly in that.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
then,
probably.
And then it's like, it's like kind of fun when you have all the bots on easy mode, and you're like, actually, this
And
is
you can
kind of
just win.
Yeah, you can just win.
That's nice. I like games you can win.
And then I'm older, and I'm a little bit better at it than I was when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because I've played video games now, so now moving around isn't as hard. I've played first person games before too.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
know how
like,
to move it.
I know how to move it.
And I know how to move it. Move it.
That's my favorite line from Madagascar. I didn't want to move it. Is that song originally from Madagascar?
I don't know.
It probably isn't.
Probably not.
You know why?
Nothing's from anything.
Do you know why, Tim? Because I don't. I had my eyes closed for too long. I didn't realize you weren't playing it anymore. I love that loop pedal now. I went from not liking it to liking it.
Yeah.
Simon and Garfunkel, Simon and Gar. Simon.
Everybody wake up. Everybody wake up.
Do you think anyone listens to this in the morning?
Wake up and
Probably.
spank the roses.
That
should have made me laugh
I think
as
you
hard as it
explained to
did.
me earlier that Patrick does.
No, I didn't.
Person.
Person, have a lovely
Look,
little time.
Anytime person have a lovely little time.
What?
Anytime person have a lovely little time. Probably gonna want it.
And that's the description.
Have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yeah.
What is going on with you? What are you okay?
Got another time.
You got another time?
Got another time.
Time just keeps on chucking. We keep on doing this.
Chugging.
We keep on blabbering into microphones, and it keeps on going.
Dude, we've been doing it. We've been at it for a while.
We've been at it. You can tell we lost everything. We don't have
at
anything
it.
that we don't.
We've lost everything, and we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you lose everything, you need a man to go grab it all back. Or it could be you're gonna have to hire somebody and then to do it. And that guy that you're gonna hire, his name is Blarson Arson. And he likes to set fires. But that's not what his service is about. His service is about finding all the stuff that you've lost and bringing it on back. He's gonna go get it for you before you even think you know that it's gone. But he won't give it back to you until you pay him. Blarson Arson, call him now. 1-555-555-555-255-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-5 phone number, the call won't go through. That's how he weeds out customers that he doesn't like. Fuck you, customers. Suck you, customers. And that brings us to our next sponsor slot.
Yes. Welcome to our next sponsor slot. This sponsor, you haven't even heard of it before. I swear to God. Have you ever been eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? You go, ow!
Every day.
Every day.
Every day that happens to me.
Every day. I eat peanut butter and jelly every day.
Every time.
Well, you know what that is? There's seeds in your jelly.
Seeds in your jelly. Fuck.
Yeah, man. And I don't know if you've ever had a seed before, but that shit is sharp and it'll cut your mouth open.
Yeah, man.
I heard of one guy who was eating jelly and then a seed cut his whole tongue out.
You ever had a raspberry seed in your mouth?
That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
You ever had a raspberry seed in your mouth?
But here's the thing about... No, shut... No, don't interrupt.
That brings us to our next sponsor slot.
No, I wasn't done. So here's the problem with jelly. It's got little seeds in it, you can't track them. Oh, so we got a solution. Go on the internet, you can download a new website. It's called Fuck Your Seeds.
Give me some calm music.
Oh, thank you.
Something really chill.
Really chill?
As chill as you can do.
You don't think that's chill enough for this?
Not chill enough. Not chill enough. Try again.
Oh God. How long are we going to be here?
Do you live in a house? Or maybe an apartment?
Am I still doing my sponsor?
Do you live in an apartment? Or maybe a house? Are you scared?
It's really quiet.
Are you wondering if there's somebody in the closet right now? Probably dangerous.
Anyway, about the jelly, the seeds. There's a website you can go to called Get These Fucking Seeds Out Now.
You should go check it.
Is their
in your
tagline,
closet.
but it's called Fuck Seeds, right? And if you go to fuckseeds.com, they'll take the seeds out of your jelly. And you just got to you got to put a flash drive into your jelly, and all the seeds will leave it.
Go check and make sure that there's nobody in your closet, alright?
Everybody, you're listening to the new radio show on Harvey Enman. So, we're here to talk about the news and blues, brother. So, I don't know if you've heard about it, but Johnny B. Slim, he just lost his whole life because he drank it all away, brother. So we're gonna do the next hour, just say, we're gonna give a little, you're probably gonna, Johnny B. Slim's gonna get himself he's gonna, no one's ever gonna stop, we're gonna
pour one in.
We're gonna pour one out, we're gonna do a little tribute for Johnny B. Slim. Right here in this next hour, you're gonna hear some of Johnny B. Slim's good hits like The Ducklings in a Row.
And the Harmless Child.
The Harmless Don't forget about The Harmless Child and his most #1 hit from 1987, Porky's Beans.
Big Crazy Arms.
Big Crazy Arms is one of my favorite ones. Thank you. Thank you for listening on Harvey's Enman.
Get on the radio.
Get on the radio. News.
Blues It Up News. I love those guys. I love those guys. We should listen to it more often.
News in the blues. Yeah, we'll turn the radio station on here.
Fuck them.
Because we can do that. Oh, God. What was that? This is how you know we don't have anything to talk about on this episode. Yet again, guys, you came into another music episode. You know who gives a shit, fuck, dick, shit, fuck, shit, dick? None of that. Nah. None of us. My computer. I can't wait till we start an album. Or not start an album. We should release a CD from the show. That's all of the random ass musical bits.
That would be pretty good.
It would be pretty
I'd
good.
like that.
We could burn a CD. And
when I say it'd be pretty good, I think it'd be funny.
it'd be funny. We wouldn't sell it because no one would buy it, first of all, but actually no, I bet we could probably sell, like, we just did all the weird stuff here, right? Like anytime you played the piano and we were talking over it, we just call it a song.
Yeah, it's a song now.
Yeah, and as soon as you stop,
What's happening
it's over.
right now? This could be a song.
Yeah.
What we're doing right now could be a
And
song.
then it could end right here. Isn't that
and
funny?
it could be over now. It would be funny how it could be.
Hey, everybody,
welcome back to the Blues Radio on Harm.
I can't say my name right. My name's Harvey Whipplefield. And today, we're going to talk about something cool.
Nothing cool.
I don't know if you know this or not,
I don't.
but on Yamaha has released their newest fifth string for the 1945 bass guitar. Jar. Thank you.
Yeah,
bass guitar.
You ever been going to Harvard? You want to go to the Blues?
Why'd you say Harvard right now, bro? We're not even talking about that place.
College and the blues go hand and foot, foot and mouth, hoof and shoes.
You know, I got a case of the foot and mouth disease when I put my child's feet all up in my mouth.
I got a case of beer in the back. If
My
anybody wants it.
little girl Timmy at home, she said, "Woo, we're playing around," and I put her feet in my mouth because we're stupid, and I got a bad case of the hand and foot disease. All this and more on the next 3 hours.
I got a case of beer in the back if anybody wants it.
We also got a telethon on. If you want to call in, tell us about your favorite blues artist. Talk about Galactopus. Talk about Trans. Talk about
Marvin's Blues brother.
Blues brother.
Have it.
You can talk about Peter Dangerfield and his doggone dog.
You can
Tomorrow, you're gonna listen in, and Jimmy Fallon will be on right after this. Guy doesn't know what channel he's on. I think he thinks he's on NBC.
Yeah,
Well,
he probably could be. He
probably is.
He'd kill it on NBC.
Yeah, NBC, because
NBC,
I think
NBC good.
Go ahead and drink a piece of water.
Drink a bit of water.
No, everything that's on NBC that isn't, and the Tonight Show isn't good either, but everything besides that is fucking terrible. Have you noticed that?
I haven't watched television in a long
if you turn
time.
on television and just like sit for 15 minutes through whatever show they're playing, it's going to be a crime show, by the way.
Yeah.
Because that's all they want to fucking play.
Yeah.
Because old people fucking masturbate to it, I guess.
I love a crime show, but I feel like they're out of ideas for them. I feel like they've run out of new shit they could do with it.
Explain.
There's probably nothing new about a crime show that you could possibly do.
What happened?
And so, if you wanted to commit a crime show and do it to crime,
That's what they have to say, that whenever they're pitching a show, a crime show, they have to say, we want to commit a crime show.
yeah, and that's the first rule of crime show.
That's the first rule of crime show. Don't talk about crime show.
Don't have a Crimea River show.
I'm sure they don't last that long, too. They either don't last a single season or they've been going on since the 1980s.
Yeah, they're either on for like 15, 30 season, or it's zero.
Or
you
it
get
didn't
one.
make it through the first one.
Yeah, you got one. They got canceled 2 episodes in.
Who's that?
Is it?
Who's coming in?
Guys, there's been a crime outside, and we have to go persecute it.
Go persecute the crime outside.
We're gonna go persecute
Speaking
that crime.
of a crime, let's talk about how St. Patrick's Day. There's a fucking closed down. I think I talked about this last year,
Probably.
on the podcast. But
Road.
because the same thing happened this year, where I moved from that area. Thank God, I don't live there. But I was driving there to get home today.
Yeah.
And holy fucking dick. It was closed, and there's so many people, and is it like one of the most popular spots in Louisville that it's just like, this is only an inconvenience to people.
Yeah.
And what the fuck? None of you are Irish.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Do you guys know what St. Patrick's Day about? No, they're just drinking. It's like, Jesus Christ, you need to close down the street to just go drinking?
Yeah.
Just say, hey, today is that day, and just go fucking drink at the bars. Why are we closing the streets down?
Can't have a street if you're gonna be drinking.
Whoa, someone wanted to set up a tent on the road.
They got a road tent, and that's where the drinks are at.
If we go on a road tent, we could look at people's we could look at people's shit and not
we
buy
could look
it.
at people's dicks.
I don't know if that's...
If there was a road tent, we could look at people's dicks, all right? And who doesn't want a dick? Who doesn't want a dick?
I can think of a few.
Look at a dick. You could have it. You could probably have that if you wanted to have it.
I have one, so I'm all right.
You could probably have it.
have my own?
Yeah.
What are we talking about now?
You could probably have your own dick.
I'm at a loss, I'll
if
be
you
honest.
wanted to. Do you want to have that, or do you want... Because if you don't want it, like, there's some paperwork I've got, and people could eat it. People eat stuff like that sometimes. I don't know.
Hey everybody, you're welcoming yourself on back to the New Blues, where today we're gonna look at each other's penises and we're gonna imagine what it might look like if they were off.
Go ahead and walk into the back.
Yes. Scent. What's your name again? Scent. It's not Scent. Is that a lion?
Yeah.
Too soon. That's that. No, this is not a good loop. Sometimes I'm wondering where this show will be in another year. If this is where it is after... Well, this isn't... We've been doing it for more than a year. Coming up on 2. Isn't that something?
It is really something.
It's not that. It's not that bad. Might want to look what key you're hitting at least. I don't know. I'm curious what this sounds like. I'm curious what this sounds like out of the context I'm in currently. I need to hear this in another context. Tim's going to play some more. You know what? I have a request. Can you play Coldplay? Or like One Republic? Or... Still recording. This is a collection of lions in the savannah right now, just hanging out. I think someone heard this and then got inspired to make The Lion King. This is The Lion King deleted scenes. This is what I imagine all the whenever they have all those girl lions that are just sitting there, whenever they're not on screen, this is what they're doing. Like those moments where it's like following like Nala and Simba through, and like Zazu, or right, they're going through right before they do the one song, "Oh, can't wait to be king," right? They leave all those lions that are just sitting there under that rock and stuff, and this is the song that's playing. This is what they're doing. Frogs at night be like.
I like the deep ones. I like that there's like almost there's almost a beat. There's almost like a beat.
There is none.
But then there's the guys that are not listening and to it.
That's what I said. It's like frogs at night.
It really is. It's kind of soothing, isn't it?
I don't know if it is. I don't know. I'm glad we spent how long on this? Holy shit, we're 31 minutes in.
You didn't know that?
We haven't talked about anything.
We were at 18 minutes back in when you were doing the radio.
We were 18 minutes, like 12 minutes ago. That's right. It's crazy. But like what? What have we talked about? We haven't talked about anything.
I mean, yeah, we did.
What did we talk about?
Talked about video game consoles.
Not again.
Talked about Johnny be moving. Talked about a trombone.
We did talk about a trombone and moving. I just don't have anything. I think this is it. This is the rest of the show forever. This is what we're gonna do. So tune out now if you're ready. But if you like it, sit down. Damn it. Talking to you.
Sit down, bitch. Itch.
Sorry, I misspoke. I said itch. I meant itch. Sit down, itch. And then he scratched himself. You guys didn't see it because we're not filming. And we never will again.
I think one day.
Sure.
One day.
Like one day we'll have. You asked if if we should do guests sometime, and I was like, I don't think so forever.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to. We don't ever have to do a guest.
No. I
thought about it because it's like...
We'll be right back. No, we can't. We gotta talk about something, Tim. We can't do this the entire episode. Come on now. This is the male lions all coming to greet the female lions I was talking about. This is a dumb bit. It was never good. My bit was never. I can't add to this, Tim. How do I add? I need to take improv classes. I know the first rule is to speak over the thing that's being funny.
Speak over, speak up, speak down.
Speak over, speak up.
Any speakeasies in the town?
Speakeasy?
You got a speakeasy in the town?
Tim, where do you want to go? Okay, here's something I've been doing. Finally, I found something.
Finally,
I've been obsessed with. Did I tell you last week I was obsessed with bizarre foods?
You did tell me
bizarre
that.
Foods?
Yeah,
man. Now I'm just on a kick. I'm like, what are places like? I've been on that before.
That's pretty
You've
cool.
seen
I
me.
like places.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
like thinking about places.
I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know what Nicaragua
So does it make
is
you
like.
want to travel?
It does. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have the money to do it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
But
like,
it's got me thinking. I'm like, hey, man, where do you want to go? If
Yeah.
you want to go anywhere, where do you want to go?
that's a tough one. There are so many places to go.
Because
all the places you could go.
I liked the episode on Samoa because it's apparently out of the Polynesian islands. It's fucking like the least traveled to, apparently.
Really?
And I was like, that place is fucking beautiful from what I've seen.
Yeah.
They got a national park there and everything. And I'm like, an island that's not traveled to as often as the others, I will take that one. Because they're all pretty.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and the food looks good there, even if it's bizarre. Whoa.
Yeah.
Some of the shit is bizarre that he eats. It's crazy. What would you eat? Where do you draw the line?
Where do I draw the line?
Yeah, would you draw the line?
I'm not going to eat a live octopus.
A live octopus? Okay. How about I look up some of the weirdest things that guy ate, and I want to know if you would eat
a
them.
dead octopus.
You would?
Yeah.
Have you had octopus before?
No.
Have you
maybe,
had
actually.
squid?
I think I have had squid. I don't think I've had octopus.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Chewier squid. We could have octopus. There's this place in Louisville called Game. I don't know if I've talked about it here. Mm-hmm. I have?
I don't think so.
It's they serve a bunch of weird meat.
Yeah.
They serve a
Weird
bunch
meat.
of not weird meat, but like
You look at that meat, you're
Meat.
like, I'm not sure about that meat.
I went there with my dad when we were. I'm not sure about this
That's
meat.
the fun of the place. Like, you go there and you're like, I don't know if that's... I'm not sure if that's meat anymore.
It's just a
You
big-
look at that meat and you're like, I don't know. That meat's kind of weird. And that's Weird Joe's Meat Shack.
Come on down to Weird Joe's Meat Shack today, and I'll tell you what, boy, I'll give you some meat you never heard of before.
I'll give you meat. You're not going to look at it. Smell that meat on the grill and you're going to say, that sounds like it's cooking.
Hold on. I gotta come up with something for the beat.
Weird Joe's Meat Shack does not give you any disclaimers or discounts or dissatisfaction. All right.
Oh boy!
Come on down.
Thank you. That's my brother. This is his first commercial.
Hey, I'm Weird Jeff.
That's Weird Jeff. I'm Weird Joe Meat Shack. Come on down now. I'll tell you what, boy. What's the weirdest meat you ever heard of, Weird Jeff?
Rock.
No,
rat. Sorry.
Plenty weirder things than rat. Trust me, because if you come on down to Weird Joe's Meat Shack, you might get a bite of meat that you never heard of before. What kind of meat we got here? We got mystery meat. We got a second kind of mystery meat, and then randomizer.
Unknown meat.
We got a randomizer. We have a list of 1 through 100 on a 100-sided die. You roll a dice, and then you get to get what you get meat, and then we'll tell you what meat it is, right?
Yeah.
You'll roll the dice,
Unless you get the unidentifiable meat, and then we will tell you that that's what it is.
which is all 100. It's just a question mark.
100% meat. Actually, I think our legal team told us that we're not allowed to say 100% meat anymore.
Why not?
Oh no, I don't know. It's at least 70% meat.
I should do that on every
Can we say
episode.
that? Are we allowed to say it's 70%
Are we still doing
meat?
the commercial?
Are we allowed to say it's 70% meat?
This is the end of the commercial now.
Can we say? Are we allowed to say that? It's at least 70% meat.
Glad you looped that. Oh, no, I didn't realize it. I don't have any music.
Hey guys, but you were talking about the meat place in Louisville.
Yes, Game.
Game.
Sorry. They serve a lot of cool stuff. Like, I had kangaroo there before when I was...
I think you told me about that. Yeah.
It's good stuff. We should try
Was
that
kangaroo
sometime.
good? Mm-hmm.
I remember it
Interesting.
being
That
good.
doesn't seem like it would taste good. Kangaroo.
It was... No, you'd be surprised. If it's meat, it probably... I mean, if you like the taste of any meat... You know what I mean? Do you?
I guess that's kind of the thing too. Like,
It's
if
all meat.
prepared in a. You can prepare stuff in ways that make it good.
Yeah.
Like, if you treat every meat the same way, that can be a problem because sometimes they cook different. Different cooking, but if you know how to cook it, you can make anything good.
But
except for birds.
Thank you.
You can't cook birds.
Can't cook a bird.
Can't cook a bird.
That kookaburra.
Cook a bird.
Anyway, the weirdest thing I had there though is they had bone marrow.
Bone marrow, yeah, I've heard that they eat that.
It's
I've heard
thing,
it's good. I heard it's like
I remember it being good.
Yeah.
If I saw it now, I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good.
I mean, I
But-
feel like there's a lot of food that doesn't look good.
Name one.
Tapioca.
I guess that's maybe true. I don't know.
I don't feel like tapioca looks good. Come
I
on.
don't know.
Come on.
I feel like cottage cheese.
Come on.
I feel like cottage cheese looks
Yeah,
good.
I don't think cottage cheese looks good.
I don't think it looks bad though.
Nah.
That's the thing. I think we're informed by how we taste it already. Like when I was a kid and I saw tapioca for the first time, I didn't think twice.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I was probably pretty young. I don't remember the first time I saw tapioca.
I was probably pretty.
I was probably pretty.
Yeah.
Weirdest foods eaten
Weirdest foods.
by Andrew Zimmern in Bizarre Foods. You know what's funny? The first thing it said was raw octopus. And
Really?
it's like, that is definitely not the weirdest thing he's eaten.
Yeah, that doesn't seem that weird.
Okay, so I want to know if you'd eat it. Some of the weirdest stuff. There's this thing in Iceland called I believe it's Hikari. Hakarl? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you know the Greenland shark?
No, I not personally.
Well, I've never met the man.
What's
Greenland shark sounds like some guy on BBC.
Yeah.
Some guy on the BBC who's like, and we now go out to the field to our main mate out there, Greenland shark. He's
Yeah.
like, I don't know the boys in it, man. All right, in it, man. Come to rob it.
He's always bringing in the tough stories.
He's one of those British guys you don't know what the fuck he's saying, but he's speaking English.
on it, wet it right around it.
He put that right on it.
And the head's got to wear it.
Bob's your uncle, but
And the Bobby, your uncle.
bring it a pub in here.
And the poor man gonna go it tonight.
Hikari is Greenland shark, but from what I gathered from that episode, it's like poisonous. And so the way to get that out, the Icelanders figured it out. It's by letting it rot and ferment.
Oh,
in
yeah, I've
shacks.
heard about that. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah.
It's like a delicacy there, and it stinks so fucking bad that it's got the place where they make it has to be like 3 miles out from, or I don't even know if it's 3. It's probably 30 miles or something like that. But it's got to be far away from the town, or else it stinks the whole fucking town up.
Yeah.
And it smells apparently fucking awful, but from what he said, it was pretty good. It's just fish.
Yeah, I've heard about that one, and that one it's intrigued me, but it seems like it would be. That one would be a hard one to do because the smell is like getting past that and like getting yourself to, because I've smelled a smelly smell and sometimes a smelly smell will make me gag depending and that makes it hard to eat a thing.
I get it. I've been there.
I think I'd be willing to try it, but I think I'd have to really like
You have to
prepare.
You have to have a hard stomach. I think I wouldn't want to eat it if I was there. If I was like, if I saw them all out and then he just like cut them open, which is what he did in the show.
Yeah, no.
He just cut it open. He's like, here, have a slice.
I don't think
delicious.
I could.
I'd be like, no, there's too much of this around.
Yeah.
Let me go where I could just smell this a little bit. I'd eat it. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I'd eat it.
Yeah.
Good to know. I'm not going to do all these. Not going to do any more of these. I'm trying to. No, I'm just kidding. I'm remembering. I'm not doing this list anymore. He also ate jellied moose nose.
A nose.
Moose nose in Alaska. Yeah. And it's like, it's in jelly form.
I kind of have to see it, you know?
I don't know if you want to see it.
I feel like
I'll show you a picture of it.
like to know if that's something I can skim in it.
I think you'd see it and you'd be like, well, that's a bad picture, but it looks like that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm trying that.
You're not trying that.
I don't think I'm trying that.
In that, it looks kind of like brown kimchi in a cube.
Yeah, I don't think I'm trying that. Do you think you're trying that one?
I probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I know it's just nose.
Yeah, well, that's
just
not
meat.
the part that...
It's the jelly part.
Yeah.
I'd be weirded out, but I'd feel like I'd have to try it. I don't think I'd like the texture.
All right.
But I'll
See, that's the thing. Like, if I'm there and you're there with me and you're trying it, I'm gonna try it. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, but like...
Well, good to know.
But like, if I were there by myself and they were like, "Do you want to try this?" I think I'd probably be like, "Nah, pass."
I know the one I absolutely never in a million years would eat, and it comes from the Philippines. This is one I don't know if you'll eat it either, but you might be like, if you're free to be like, I'd try it.
Yeah.
You like eggs?
I like eggs.
Well, there's this thing called balut in the Philippines. It's duck eggs, right? Was there a twist? They had been fertilized.
Yeah.
So there's an embryo inside.
Yeah.
Little baby duck in there.
Yeah, I knew about that one too.
Not even like all the way baby duck though, like embryo fetus.
Right.
You're eating a fetus.
It's like on the way.
On the way.
Yeah.
gives
Duck on the way.
It's but
That's what they call the if you order at a restaurant, you got to order the duck on the way. And they're like, "Sir, here's your duck is on the way." And then they put the plate down. They're like, "Just wait, apply some heat and just wait." You could have a duck later.
okay, I would not eat it. I wouldn't eat it. Tim, I wouldn't eat that. Tim, I wouldn't eat that. No. But where do you draw the line with meat? Is it babies?
I mean,
Would you eat veal? Have you had veal?
I haven't.
Lamb? Would you eat lamb?
Or wait. Have I had veal? I might have had veal.
Probably.
See, I don't think my only hang-ups with that kind of thing is if it feels like you've done a fucked up thing.
Yeah.
You know. And I don't think but even that that's not necessarily going to stop me, but it might give me pause.
It's such a
you know what
weird. I mean? It's such a weird thing being a human being to have empathy for things, and then also eat meat.
them. Yeah,
it's so it's bizarre because it's like I think it's delicious, and I understand that it's culturally like I'm not going to tell people to not do what they're doing. You know, most of the time when it comes to like how. Like in some traditions, apparently, like they slaughter the pig in front of people and like do that in front of their guests and stuff like that, and like they get to pick the pig. And some people just do that without a problem, just as a cultural thing. And I'm like, I couldn't be there and do that. I couldn't be like, I don't want to see people.
I mean, I think if I got roped into a situation like that, I could make it. I could be all right, but I don't ever want that.
You know what's
I
crazy?
don't ever want that situation.
I've seen takes like of people who like slaughter their own meat and stuff like that and make their own meat. Their takes are usually like, if you don't like love the animal that you had and you're about to eat anyway, then there's something wrong with you because we're human beings. And I'm like, it's such a weird stance to have.
Yeah,
that's such a weird thing. I don't know, man. When I love something, I usually don't want to eat it.
Yeah, well, I mean, same.
Because what happens if I love this cow and I eat the cow? Am I gonna start to feel that way about my lady?
Yeah, that is.
I'm gonna be like, you know what? I ate the cow and I love
exactly
that.
What happens?
That's not how that works.
And I love money, and so I've started eating.
I love my new GameCube I got.
It's down the hatch.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Podcast Central. You don't know where you're going to be next time you listen to it, but let me assure you right now that when you listen to it back, you're going to wish that there were more lions playing in the background of us talking. But I don't know what the boom boom is. Don't forget, guys, Blues News, you can catch us all the time here on this radio station, but if you don't forget, really quick, don't forget!
Blues News, your favorite show with Steve Ert and his notebook. Blues News.
I've been a notebook this entire
I
time.
have it in a chair.
What?
You gonna get mail?
I'm a live, sentient notebook that's been written in by plenty of people before, at least 3 or 4. And I'll tell you what, man.
Do we have to solve a mystery?
What?
What? What?
Um,
What?